yours, Ghost.
The following podcast is scheduled for fucking 4 falls. Introducing first, the man with a plan, Dan Ambrose. Yes. And Andre the Giles Ant. So you get that. Took me fucking forever because no wrestlers have the name Giles.
Maybe I should just go into wrestling.
Yeah, you can be the first one.
I could be the aristocrat if that doesn't already exist.
I'm pretty sure they'll have used that. That's too easy.
No, there has to be a pun there somewhere, so the Aristo Smash.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
The
about,
Arista Smash.
that's about as smart as it gets.
And weighing in at an astonishing 3.5 tons. Shane. The apartment block. O'Hagan.
It just gets bigger and bigger, Dan. Thank you very much. Just like my waistline. The year, gentlemen, is 1987. 1986 has just gone, and with it, the highest grossing movie of all time in 1986. Can you guess?
Titanic.
It's not 1986.
Oh,
It's 1987. I know that just because I was just allowed in to see a 12, and I was like, God, I gotta see Kate Winslet tits.
1986.
1996.
96.
Jurassic Park?
Not Jurassic Park, that was 94 or 93.
6. Oh.
Let me put you out of your misery. It was Independence Day with
That's the highest grossing.
$306 million.
Oh my.
We live in a terrible world.
Followed,
we do.
followed closely by Twister. Yes, fucking Twister.
Twist. What?
Yeah. And then the one after that was Mission Impossible, which is fair enough.
True.
Yeah. Longest UK top 10 hit of 1986.
Wannabe.
By Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Nope.
Really?
No, they were in the 90s.
I think it was 97.
Oh, okay.
86.
96, Giles! 96!
I think you must realise that I'm on alternative time. I'm like 10 years behind.
Oh,
everyone
okay.
else.
Well, just like Ireland then. We've just,
Yeah.
We've just gotten the PlayStation.
It's amazing. 52-bit graphics.
It's got a rad processor. So right now.
Off topic, right? The first time I met Giles, he turned to me and he goes, something is wicked. Is this good or bad?
As you can see, I'm clearly, quote, down with the kids, unquote.
Well, Giles is interesting because he's the only person that we've had on the show so far who has fucking no idea about wrestling.
I really don't. It's like my knowledge of wrestling lies basically from primary school, which was many years ago, well over 15 years ago. So yes, I know very little.
You know who Triple H is, but earlier on I had to explain what the Triple H stands for.
I was intrigued, but I, as I mentioned before, I do believe in today's harsh economic climate, he has just been reduced to one H.
We all have to tighten our belts.
Absolutely.
So, longest reigning top 10, UK top 10 single. One of them you will definitely not get. I'll give you two. One of them you will definitely not get, but one of them you will.
96.
96.
Yeah. I will give you a clue. The second one is probably the best song by this artist. It's a rap, and it was redone by Weird Al Yankovic.
Gangster's Paradise.
Well done, Gangster Paradise by Coolio for 12 weeks in the top 10. And the one you're not gonna get was, honest to God, the song Missing by Everything But the Girl. Hey, I don't even remember them fucking existing.
I know, it's,
I'm sure that, yeah, but 14 weeks in top 10, so I don't even know the song.
I'm still surprised that, Coolio, 12 weeks.
12 weeks. 12 weeks.
Good God.
What a guy. And, 3 TV shows that have started in 1986. The top 3 TV shows that have started in 1986.
Friends?
That was 1984.
Yeah, that was, 96.
2 of which are classics. Both sitcoms. Both the sitcoms are classics.
South Park?
Nope.
Father Ted.
No. They're American. All 3 of them are American.
Classics.
Sitcoms. One of which Well, the top sitcom of 1986 had there was a cast of 4, and they were aliens.
Oh, Third
Rock
Rock
from the Sun.
Very good.
Great show.
The second
Oh, yeah.
one was featured Ray Romano.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Fantastic. And the third one was Seventh Heaven, which you would never fucking get. Don't even know Seventh Heaven.
I do not.
It's fucking shite. It used to be on RTE all the time. So fuck on Sunday. It was basically about this preacher who I can't mind his name, was probably Johnny Heaven, right? And he had 7 fucking kids. And every week they would have a very homey problem, you know, that was overcome by good honest praying.
Ma, the muffins are overbaked.
Yeah, fucking shit like that. And the muffin set was in 2 weeks. It was absolute bollocks.
Also, just to drop a fact bomb right here. Yes, that's patented by me. John Lithgow, the guy who played to be Dick Solomon in Third Rock from the Sun, went to Harvard University with Tommy Lee Jones and Al Gore.
Wow.
What?
I kid you not.
Tommy Lee Jones went to fucking Harvard?
Yeah. Look at him now.
Oh, the mighty have fallen.
You, Tommy Lee Jones, graduated from Harvard. And here you are fighting Steven Seagal in a kitchen.
Right. Okay, so we're going to start off pretty simply. First match is Ahmed Johnson versus Jeff Jarrett. It's going pretty short. Nobody likes Ahmed Johnson. Certainly nobody likes Jeff Jarrett.
Just a question. Why not?
Ahmed Johnson, because he's talentless. Jeff Jarrett, because he's a cunt.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett once, he was fired from the Fed because he refused to job to China. Which, shit. Okay. For you, Giles, Jeff Jarrett was supposed to drop his title. He was supposed to lose to China, who was a woman.
Yeah.
And he refused to. He said, I'll not lose to a woman.
That's just absurd.
So Vince, and it was his last match, so he had to drop the title. Otherwise, he'd be leaving the company with the title. So he had Vince over a barrel, basically. He said, I'm not going to do it. So Vince was like, well, how can we make this easier for you? And he said, about 6 or 7 million will do it. And I don't remember the exact number, but he was paid an extortionate amount of money just to drop the title in China.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous. And then Jesus, his gimmick here is awful. Oh God, it's terrible. Anyway, so the first match, Ahmed Johnson versus Jeff Jarrett. It is starting at the very start of the PPV, so that's 0 minutes, 0 hours, 0 seconds. And it's coming up now.
Wow. Those graphics.
It never gets old, does it?
Lightning.
You got everything here. You've got your lightning. You've got your...
You know it's going to be big when you see lightning flashing in the background.
So there's Shawn Michaels.
Someone kissing his biceps. That's very metrosexual.
Yeah.
He fucking was metrosexual, wasn't he? He also had, hairy chest, which is something that wrestlers normally don't have. They normally have it waxed. And he wore sparkly clothes. He had fireworks going off.
Chaps.
Chaps, yeah. Psycho Sid. Oh no! Jose Lothario!
Oh,
no!
that's a bad gimmick. Oh no, I don't. That's pretty tasteless.
What I'm surprised is, why isn't someone defibrillating? Why isn't the wrestler defibrillating him? I would like to see that.
Instead he goes back into the ring to finish the match.
With the defibrillator.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
So he distracts the ref and then he defibrillates the guy in the back.
Oh, so good. San Antonio's favourite son.
What's San Antonio meant to be like? Does anybody know anything about it?
I do not. Is it close to the Mexican border?
I assume so, considering it's Mexican name. Oh, hold on. Here's a map. We can figure it out from here. There's Blanco. There's New There's Hondo. Fuck. Well, we never figured it out. It's going to be lost to both of us.
And you know, it's
Oh.
What? What was underneath the hat the whole time? Who checked underneath the hat for the Royal Rumble?
Exactly.
No one did.
Is it under the table? No. Is it behind the door? No. It's under the hat.
Fucking hell, that's a shrill whistle. This is actually more like the Attitude Era style of wrestling.
There's a lot of people.
They have lasers. I'm childishly impressed.
Yeah, I think that they also might have Titantron by this point.
And he's wearing a 10-gallon hat. You know, this is, I said, I'm impressed.
That's it is. That dumb bitch sitting behind them doing the whistling. You can fuck right off. There's dogs next door that are getting excited because of you silly bitch.
You're killing me.
Now you'll remember these two. You remember Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross, yeah.
But I like that they've got American flags as well, just in case they forget.
Is he also wearing a matador's outfit? He has some sort of epaulets on. Unless he is some sort of military officer that I, can't recognise.
He's the king. He's the king. Oh, Hugo Savanovich? That is not... Oh, Hugo Savanovich is not a Mexican name.
Doesn't seem it, does it?
Who are these guys? Oh, they're the French ones.
Watching that.
Hold on, is that Goldust? I can hear Goldust. Yep, I can hear Goldust music. It is Goldust!
Go on, Goldust.
Go on, Goldust, bye. Goldust is... Do you remember Goldust?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm impressed by that bathrobe/robe.
Yeah, and it looks to be like a feather boa as well. I thought we were going to have Ahmed Johnson versus Jeff Jarrett. I don't know what Goldustein's doing out here.
I can only agree, though. I think the 90s was an excellent time for fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at that. Feather boa, long blonde/white hair.
It isn't even real, it's a wig.
Ah.
There's a time when a man could wear a wig and no comments would be passed.
Exactly.
There was a time whenever men were men. And these wenches that they bring to the ring were wenches, not like trumped up trollops.
And it was a time when wenches knew their place, which was standing at the apron, smacking their hands off
continuously,
the
yes.
apron, going,
1, 2, 3, go on. Giving moral support.
Speaking of such clothing and wigs, when Elton John, he wears spangler clothing. We could have him wrestle someone.
We could. Don't think it would end too well. He's a very big prima donna.
Well, that is true.
Fuck, he wouldn't job for anyone either. No. you couldn't get him. He'd be like, Elton, you need to go out here and you need to drop the title. No.
It's
Oh.
Ooh.
There is Triple H. He is. He's an absolute prick. He has all these women with him as well. I don't know why we're getting an advertisement for Triple H. Jesus.
But also, it's he may be arrogant and conceited, as the spokesperson says. But I assume he's loves kittens in his spare time and sort of helps out at a homeless shelter. I get that vibe from him.
He could probably back it up as well, couldn't he?
Oh, it's true.
I don't know what the fuck is happening here. Hold on, is Goldust fighting? Goldust isn't due to fight Triple H. This is the 1987 Royal Rumble, right? Oh God, have I done it? I couldn't have done it. No, it is. Yes, Royal Rumble 97. Something's gone wrong here.
Is it promo?
It is, but I'm wondering why Goldustine is...
Like, if only...
Oh, Goldust has been a prick is what it is.
If only Goldust had waited 2008 when Gold hit 1,000 draws for tryouts. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. If only he would have done... Oh, Jesus, look. Trips is stealing Marlena.
That's... I mean, I know that they're telling us he's like old money or something, but I'm pretty sure even the wealthiest people in the States can't get away with kidnapping a woman in front of 20,000 people.
Absolutely. And it appears that some other gentleman, I think it may be Goldust, has stopped the
kidnapping, yeah.
Yes,
but accidentally knocked her out as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh,
you see, that's going to be a mess in a small claims court.
He's grabbing Hollywood. Hollywood! You can just see Judge Judy getting involved in this.
But I wouldn't mind seeing that as a film. So like a King Kong, a giant Goldust stealing Hollywood time. I would fund and or watch that.
This is interesting that I thought that we were going to see one match and apparently we're seeing another. So I'm actually going to double check this now while we're here. In fact, no, I'll do it on my phone. So, Because I didn't realize we were going to get this fucking man. Who is that behind him?
I have no idea.
It's one of the Blues Brothers.
A bodyguard?
Oh God, what's his name? Oh, fudge.
Oh, they can't even wait till the match starts. That's the level of animosity between these two.
I can see.
They
It's,
just hit each other.
Earl Hebner's lost it already.
Earl Hebner, of course. Don't know if you remember Earl Hebner. He was
vaguely, the name is something that sticks in my head.
He's a fantastically bad referee. Very corrupt.
Easily bought, Giles. Very easily bought.
Like old money, of course, would have. Jesus.
I hear these days he's been changed to the U.S. Senate in satire.
Looks like those clowns in Congress have done it again. Those clowns.
Also, I'm just intrigued. What is that he's wearing? Is that spandex?
Oh yes, he wears a full body spandex. Yeah, Goldust.
The 90s were a special time.
Oh, that's true. It's I'm getting a big Buck Rogers vibe.
Yeah, actually. Thank you. I always look at that. It was like, what? This reminds me of something. Buck Rogers. Good God.
Well, my phone does not seem to be working. I can't believe I'm so embarrassed. I was looking up the one for 98. That's what I was doing. I'm an idiot.
Don't beat yourself up.
No, because these guys are doing enough for me.
Yeah.
Oh, atomic drop. I know. Rat on his ghoulies.
In the pills. You know, considering how common it is for the low blow to be utilised, you think that a lot of them would start wearing like cups.
Yeah, I mean, if you wear a cup in cricket, you'd assume that wrestling would just be automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wear it in cricket, you wear it in baseball as well.
Well, yes, it's
which is fair enough. I mean, you don't want to get hit in the pails.
True. I mean, these wrestlers got to reproduce. They have to, and they would have mini wrestling children, and they would have their own wrestling league. You see, that's $1 million idea right there. If you're listening, Don Harrington.
Okay, I'm going to change this then. I'm sorry that we have to do this on the road. I was looking up the 1988 Royal Rumble, which has Ahmed Johnson versus Jeff Jarrett. The 1987 Royal Rumble, which is the one that we're watching, which we gave all the information about before. Hunter Hearst Helmsley with Curtis Hughes is his name, with fighting Goldust, and that's that. That's really the only difference that we need to make so far. Curtis Hughes. I'll look up some information about him now.
Apparently Ken Shamrock had a legit fight with Curtis Hughes backstage.
Really?
Yeah.
As in, was it sort of a verbal fight or an actual beating kind of fight?
Ken Shamrock is not the type of person to use words. Ken Shamrock.
He's not great with his words.
Is Ken Shamrock the shorter one?
Yeah, he's the one that used to scream.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do remember him for some reason.
He was absolutely brilliant. Although he had an awful hard life. He was sexually abused by his dad. He ended up in this home for juvenile delinquents. And I was telling you about it, and like they'd bring them in and they'd say, right, so what's your biggest problem? And for him it was fighting. So they'd say, okay, well, if you do anything wrong, then we'll punish you. But if you fight, Jesus Christ, we will murder you. And so by doing that, like if he'd been caught smoking dope or if he'd been caught going out with girls or whatever like that, then he would have been given a smaller sentence than if he had been caught fighting. They would have genuinely killed him.
And this is not just a backstory. This is his genuine.
Yep, this is his life. Yeah.
Well, I do hope that he made it for himself, made a lot of money, or sort of rags to riches kind of story.
Yeah, I hope he was like a UFC champion as well. I hope, I hope so. I mean,
because as I've mentioned previously, I was just really impressed looking up China, mainly because she was one third Rock in the Sun. She has a degree in modern languages. It's from my sort of stereotype. I think, you're wrestlers, you're probably very athletic, thick, but you don't think more than that. But yes, it's very, very talented indeed.
Yep. And Marlena, of course, has a degree in. Yep. Just being a bitch.
Probably media studies.
That is an academic smackdown right there.
She's a bachelor's of arts. Oh, double axe handle nothing. Fantastic. Curtis Hughes actually looks very respectable, doesn't he?
That's a
He got
sharp
the gloves
suit.
as well, yeah.
So that's Goldust, and the other gentleman is Triple H.
Yes, yeah. So this is before he had the stupid beard and the crap intro music.
Oh.
Oh, nasty. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to Hebner. I'm trying to actually look around for Bulka Kid to see if I can see him in the crowd, or in fact, anything exciting in the crowd. Because the last time we watched this, there was a blimp in the crowd.
An actual airship.
Yeah, a zeppelin. Oh fuck!
Just like 40 lost German passengers in the 40s going, we have been here way too long, and I don't know why we are here.
Is this some sort of post-apocalyptic future where everyone fights
Hey,
in a
hold on! It's the dude! It's the dude! We're in a BW thing. Do you remember
the
he
last
was?
one? Yeah.
Yeah, he was there in Survivor Series. The guy in the back, he wears the glasses and he's got the long hair and the blue T-shirt. There he is. There, see in the background. He was in the last one. And he was just sitting there like Caesar, not clapping, not taking part.
Just absolutely expressionless as the whole thing played out in front of him, like the court of the Sun King.
I love that. I love the idea of a sort of Caesar of wrestling.
Take it away.
Have it destroyed. He was wearing a BWO T-shirt. Dan, do you remember what the BWO were?
The Blue World Order.
Very good.
I was going for a British wrestling organisation.
That would make sense too.
Yeah.
They were, but it was like a wrestling stable based on Milton Friedman's neoliberal economics.
You have just piqued my interest right there, sir.
Yeah,
all their promos would be them just reading like pages from Atlas Shrugged.
There's an NWO one as well, actually in the background. The NWO were whenever Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and
Razor
Scott,
Ramon.
Razor Ramon, Scott Steiner,
Yeah.
Scott Steiner. Whenever they went over to WCW, they formed the New World Order, which is NWO with the W being capitalized and the N, the O not.
Just out of curiosity, is this linked to the Henry Kissinger's New World Order, linked to the Bilderberg Group? It could be.
Probably a reference.
They could have a wrestling arm.
Yeah, it's because they could have been the muscle
Well,
behind it if it ever kicked off. It's like, don't worry, some of this might be controversial, but Hulk Hogan will be there to drop a leg across anyone's throat. Take that, protesters!
Say your prayers, drink your milk.
And speaking of Hulk Hogan, he's one of the most prominent wrestlers of the 90s. He was a huge brand. I mean, even for someone who didn't have interest in wrestling like myself. I mean, was that Stretch Hogan or something? It's
there was Stretch Armstrong, and you get Stretch Hogan.
Yeah, it's. You could. He was all over TV.
No, that's your most hated fucking spot whenever he gets in.
I think if you're being subbed, I don't think they should be able to count a pin. I don't know.
Goldust has him in a leg lock, but every time his shoulders go down, it's counting as a pin. So we had this discussion last time about, well, it's one or not the other. Oh, look, Goldust, he's cheating, he's holding on to the ropes. Goldust, you can't do that. If Earl Hebner turns around Goldust, you're fucked.
Oh,
that does seem incredibly unfair.
Oh, look, oh, Jesus, look. Earl Hebner's got him.
You have no honour, Goldust.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that guy in the background as well, the one with the glasses. You're honourless.
You honourless whoreson.
You filthy fuck. Yeah.
Also, his mascara appears to be running.
Yes, it'll do that. It's common to see him just clean faced by the end of the match. I thought that he was supposed to be the face as well. I thought that Goldust was supposed to be the face.
Yeah, I can't work out who the bad guy is here. Because, to be honest, that Triple H gimmick of I'm from Connecticut and I have lots of money and I'm better than you, it's really hard to cheer for that kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, no, Triple H, I don't think he's ever been a face. I suppose he was a tweener whenever he was in DX.
Yeah.
Because he was a dick, but he wasn't as big a dick as...
Kind of a
yeah.
anti-hero at times.
What about Goldust's backstory? Why is he...
He's a perverse Hollywood critic.
Ah,
Is
right.
that what it was?
Yeah.
It's time for a sly rub.
Fucking hell. Like, Goldust was brilliant because Dan and I definitely remember him. That guy with the black t-shirt. I definitely remember him. He has
giving some aggressive commentary.
He has an ugly looking fucking face that I always recognise. What he used to do was he used to like come out and he used to feel himself up in front of people, and then if he knocked someone down, he'd feel them up, and he was fucking just brilliant at getting the crowd, and the crowd hated him.
It's a very odd gimmick, feeling yourself up. I mean, it's
yeah. Well, his gimmick isn't feeling himself up. His gimmick is the fact that he's just this paraphiliac, I suppose, you know, and he's into all this crazy shit.
I mean, there's a place for that, but it's on a different channel. That's on after 11 o'clock at night.
Children are watching this.
Post Watershed on Bravo.
Exactly.
He used to have a move called... oh, Jesus, look, he's unzipped himself! Goldust.
Business time.
He used to have a move called Shattered Dreams, which is where he'd set them up on the turnbuckle and put one leg on each rope and then kick them between the legs. Oh. Yes, and they used to call it, it's an illegal move. And we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
And of course, and all it means is that
point, yeah.
it's an illegal move in wrestling, and that if you do it in wrestling, you'll be disqualified. But of course, I didn't understand this. I just thought it was an actual illegal move, like it had been outlawed in 5 states, you know. And if he did it, he'd be arrested.
Although I'm pretty sure if you did do that to someone, you would be arrested.
Well, yeah, because it would be really... Well, you know this, Jed, so what would be better than assault, so...
It would be actual bodily harm, grievous bodily harm, technically. But this is the United States, so if it did occur on your property and they were there without permission, I assume it would be legal.
Well, considering he owned half the country, Triple H would probably... Hello, Jennifer, Justin and Corey.
Also, is the Triple H supposed to have something gold attached to his back?
That's the Goldust releases gold like streamers. You can see them all about the ring.
Oh, right.
Whenever he comes to the ring. And generally...
I dread to think where he's keeping those.
Is this real gold? Yes. Where are you hiding it, though?
I've got gold standard, you know. Jesus, Trips is really... Oh, fuck, he's actually doing a really good job of selling that hurt knee. You couldn't even do a curtsy. You know he's hurt when Trips can't do a curtsy.
Is he? He's helping him back up to the ring? Oh, no, they're both going out to the ring. Ooh.
He's hitting him with his bad knee, though. Hit him with your bad knee, you twat. You skin flute. No. Oh. No, he's got the chair.
He better not hit that blonde-haired lady, but that would just be entirely unacceptable.
No, because he's in love with her, well, I suppose.
Right. So they're fighting for honour.
Yes, that's it, yes. Of course, he has no honour. On account of his wickedness.
It would be a cruel move, but I would like to see someone in a perverse way use an audience member as a wrestling prop.
They used... Oh, look! They just have, in the middle of the match, let's just interview this guy out here.
Who the fuck is he?
I don't know.
Is that Edward James Olmos? No.
No, he's not crying enough.
If you squint a bit, it could be.
Jesus, look, your man there is
He's a
getting...
poor man's Edward James
He's
Olmos.
getting very friendly with him, though, isn't he? Got the old arm round him and all that.
And that fake laugh, there's something going on there. I do hope they're happy if they are married.
Not in 1987.
Well, that's true.
In 1997 in Texas?
Oh,
Well, a risky move.
And it's important to acknowledge that
You see all the gold in there.
legalization was yesterday. It's or 2 days
Yes,
ago.
yes. By the time that this actually airs, though, it won't be... God, it'll be like sometime in November.
Even so,
So-
we're all very happy about it.
Yes. So on Saturday, the 27th... Was it yesterday?
Was it 2 days ago?
It was 2 days ago. I thought it was Friday the 26th. Yeah.
So there is a lot of gold all over the ring.
Yes, there
It's
is,
Like some
yeah.
cleaner is going to be
Very angry about this whole thing.
really disappointed.
Alright, I'll Terry there. She must harden up her nipples before she goes out, because look, you can see them from here.
She's smuggling peanuts.
Those things are fucking diamonds. Oh yes!
That was a very
that was a great
impressive,
one. Yeah. Trips is very good for
Was it
taking the bumps.
Triple H who was sort of the clothes line, or was that the Undertaker or someone else?
Oh no! He fell on his nuts. Oh dear.
You little Goldusts.
Ah, Goldust, you embarrassed us all. The clothesline.
What's he say? Slapping it. Come on, get off the ropes, will you?
I know. You okay? You okay?
See,
Do you
if
want
I
to
were
get up?
him, I'd just push him off.
Well, yeah. But if he's going for a superplex, then. If it is a superplex, then. Oh no! Constantly countered, headbutt. Now he's going to go for his jump. What's he going to do? Oh Jesus! What was this? Was this called the final cut or something?
I have never seen him on the top rope before.
Oh, he's never going to hit him anyway.
The
Goldust.
distance was far.
Oh, hello. Someone just threw the Intercontinental Championship in. Oh, Curtis Hughes. The official's back's turned. What's he going to do?
He's really lost the run of this match now, hasn't he?
Oh, is he kissing her? Oh, Jesus. He just dropped her. Just down you get.
I'm done with you.
The next time it shows Marlena, well, Terry, just have we nosy at her breasts and find out whether they're real nipples or not. I reckon that they aren't. Go on. 1, 2. Oh, that was interference. Come on.
Oh, the gentleman in the hat. He should just go into the ring.
Yeah.
He should. He's spending an awful lot of time shouting at this referee. How dare he? How dare... Oh!
Because he's neither in the match nor out of the match.
I suppose you could say he's Schrodinger's wrestler.
Simply by observing him. Oh, here it is. Jesus. Goldust. Pedigree's a great move.
Was that a sort of counter move? Because it looked like Goldust was trying to take him down, but Triple H...
No, that's his finisher. So Trips has won. He maintains the Intercontinental Championship. We're all very happy about it. Like, see, look, there you go. Real or fake?
They are certainly very prominent.
Oh, has he got on? What music is he at?
It is, it's Ode to Joy.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Which is also the anthem to the European Union.
Really?
Yes.
What?
I know. It's
Why would you be happy about the European Union?
Oh, I know. I mean, after this Greece thing, don't get me started on that.
I mean, Donny Zuko does not deserve Sandra Day in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
He's a dick. God. And at the end of the day, like the story of... Tuck your tie in there, Curtis. You don't want to look like this film.
Bleeding,
Also,
that's her lipstick.
The gentleman in the hat is wearing black leather gloves.
Yes, he is.
It's a tad suspicious.
Yeah. I thought much the same thing.
Either that, or he does have germophobia, which is a very significant psychological illness. And if he does, we do hope he does recover.
Do you ever recover from that, though? I mean, germs are all around you.
Oh, that is true.
Right, so that's Bret the Hitman Hart. So let's talk about that. What did you think, Jez?
I was intrigued. I liked the length of it. I thought it was, because I was expecting it was sort of a quick match.
Mm-hmm. It was supposed to. Yeah, the one that. For those of you who did not pick up on me swearing an awful lot, I looked up the stats for the Royal Rumble '98. Which is where the first match was Anthony Johnson versus Jeff Jarrett. It was only supposed to be 6 minutes, 40 seconds. This one, however, was significantly longer. But yes, go on.
But I was impressed by, for a lack of a better word, the narrative. You had Triple H and Goldust initial fighting, but then you had the sort of side story of that blonde-haired lady by the ring. Then you had the gentleman in the hat. Whose name I did not pick up on.
Curtis Hughes?
Yes. So I like the initial sort of storyline, but also the the impressive moves as well. I mean, it clearly takes a lot of athletic agility to sort of jump from the side of the ring onto someone, admittedly, as Goldust did and missed. Which, if anything, to me, is just a miscalculation of physics. I mean, maybe if he potted out beforehand,
If he hadn't have gone to Princeton, then maybe we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I know. Don't Princeton. It's
You Yaley boys never miss a chance, do you?
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck, I love Goldust so much. I just think he's great. Do you know his dad died the other day?
Yeah. That's a terrible shame. Was it a natural death? Or?
I think it was a heart attack.
Oh, right.
His dad was a wrestler named Dusty Rhodes.
Ah.
Yeah, he died the other day.
Oh, Dusty Rhodes. Mm-hmm. I see. Because
the American Dream.
Yes, my incredibly limited knowledge picked up by BBC News, which is I didn't realize he was his father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and then he has he's got a half brother. So Dusty Rhodes has another son who's Goldust's half brother called Cody Rhodes, who performs under the name of Stardust.
Ah.
So it's Golden Stardust.
Ah, it's a clever sort of link there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Goldust, it's if I was rooting, so it's I would probably say Goldust simply because I mean Triple H clearly won the match and did very well. But he's very arrogant. The commentator prior to the actual match was right. He's incredibly arrogant. It's
he is. Yeah, and it was kind of one of those heel versus heel things, wasn't it? You get that?
I like how affronted you are by his arrogance.
It's like, this is obviously my first time doing a podcast. My only sort of experience of this is watching your Newsnight film review. So it's like this is sort of the level my mind falls into. It's
what do you think, Dan?
Yeah, I enjoyed that much. Yeah, nice match the way it worked out. I always enjoy, as you said, Goldust.
Goldust, great.
I love the idea of like him, because you got to imagine 1996 Texas. Even I think San Antonio is meant to be a pretty cool place, but you got to imagine a lot of those guys have come in maybe from the States, and they probably wouldn't like that Goldust character. I like the idea of them sitting there going, I don't like this at all. Nope, I don't like this.
That's a very interesting dynamic. You're right, because if you are in sort of Texas or that sort of region, the particular wrestlers' themes or stereotypes may sort of anger or inflame local population.
Yep, yeah. The locals. Well, Giles, you're going to be skipping the next couple of matches, and then you're going to come back in the Royal Rumble.
That's no problem at all.
Yes. So whenever the Royal Rumble comes, we'll go through the rules of the Royal Rumble, as well as our bet that we have going on. So, the next match is...
Triple H is trying too hard. If you have that much money, you don't need to tell people you have that kind of money.
And also, it's I'm not sure if there's a subplot here, but the blonde-haired lady, why does she stay with him if she's not with him already? I mean, he seems pretty aggressive. I mean, not just inside the ring, but as a lover or partner. If that isn't a subplot, I would like it to be a subplot. Now, I do acknowledge that this is probably about 20 years ago.
The next match is actually fucking Ahmed Johnson versus Farouk with the Nation of Domination, if you can believe that.
Who do you think? Farouk. Farouk is they're kind of. What prominent black political group can you think of in the United States?
Well, it's there are many. As was the Black Panthers, but that's obviously prior to that.
There we go.
It's
a Nation of Islam type stable.
Well, I suppose it's this was prior to current events in the Middle East. Obviously, it's back in time, but. I mean, interesting to see the view of this particular gentleman. Considering the geopolitical climate of the time.
Well, I think it's more interesting to see how WWE deals with the fact that they've got like 8 or 9 black guys. What do we do with them? Fuck it, let's just put them into a black supremacist group. Anyway, Farouk versus Ahmed Johnson, and that's coming up next.